I'm not trying to tame the beast. I'm just trying to let you know there's a beast in the environment. That's all.
Alhamdulillah, we know, bro. We know. This is
No,
what I'm telling you, bro.
we know. But they don't know.
Hold on. But look. Allah guides them though, right?
Yeah, and that's also why I'm here. It's to help spread light so they can be aware before they take that shahada, or they knew that this was going on.
I think what you should, because there is no bad, the good and the bad. There is no bad. All good is from Allah, all bad is from your own hand. Like there are times and situations when bad happens, right? It's from your own hand. There are times when you need to realize not to go back to that shady masjid. Don't go back to that masjid. That masjid is foul. They treat you foul. They treat you with racism. They don't want right? You don't
it's
go
not
back
about
there.
a masjid. Listen, not about a masjid. Let me give
I
you an
understand.
example.
You're talking about generally speaking. I understand what you're saying.
Aki.
I don't understand how
Okay, Aki, thank you so much. I think everybody's waiting. I brought everybody up. I didn't mean to bring...
Just know, we know, bro. We know.
We do know. Thank you, Aki, for coming up. And I'm sorry I came off kind of loud, but I appreciate you.
I converted to Islam from Christian.
How long ago?
1 year, and it's a lot of things that I do know, and alhamdulillah, a lot of people in the mosque told me certain things, but some things I didn't agree with, as far as the things that they were doing in there. So I think there is good and bad when you revert from... I can't hear you.
There is good and bad.
Yeah.
When you convert, alhamdulillah, you've been guided. But if you are for example, a black woman who's converted to Islam, and let's say you may find it harder to get married than someone else who's converted. You see what I'm saying? So this is the reality. And then you may spend more time being a single person than someone else. I've seen white converts get married years ahead of brown and black converts. You have to know that your waiting line is longer sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And am I lying?
I don't know, because most of the people that's in my mosque are not like my color, so.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, obviously, if you're pertaining to a city at a masjid where it's mostly, black people, then that's fine, but.
No, they're not my color. They're like from other countries.
Well, then you're going to find it more difficult to get married. So here's your options to get married. Well, one of them is very haram, so I'm not even going to mention it because, you're not supposed to, marry but your best bet is to find a born Muslim. It's going to be difficult. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have children.
That's going to add to it. It's going to add to what works against you. So you're going to have to find yourself a man probably older than you, a revert, who already has children. And the chances of marrying a born Muslims are probably, I'm not a lot, but they're probably not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I advise the sister,
Are you married, Nora? And are you black to advisor?
Yeah, I'm black, but...
Are you a revert?
No, I'm born Muslim in terms of marriage because I'm an East African, so...
Yeah, but she's not in... Okay. What part of the world you in, Nora?
UK.
Okay. I don't know how it works in the UK. You in the UK, Daisy, too?
No, I'm in the United States.
What part? What? South? North?
I'm West Coast.
Okay. No, go ahead and give it advice, but I think it's going to be like you guys live in two different planets, but go ahead.
I was just saying, probably stick to, African man. I think that's the best thing because they're more likely to accept you.
African man, yes, that's a good one. I'm glad you said that.
Go for West African man, Nigerian, Ghanaian man. They're very accepting usually. They're very welcoming people. So I would say that looking at even African American brothers, there's a lot of Muslim, I think, in Philadelphia, Muslim brothers who are actually practicing. So look into that and maybe consider moving states. I know you may have to move states.
But that would
based on what you say in
It
the
doesn't matter what color they are, right?
I feel like it's better for you to, you're probably going to be more closer to people who are African, religion.
Yes, I like that. That's a great advice, Norris.
based on what?
That is great advice. Based on what? What are you talking about? You just came out over. Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, you said.
Yeah,
okay,
but no, I'm listening. And she said, just go to.
Are you a revert? Are you a revert?
I was born Muslim, but let me tell you
Okay,
something.
Okay, but you're
Yeah.
wait. Every time there's always the born Muslim having issues.
Right. Okay.
Look, you and I do not live in the same environment, okay? She is a revert and she is black. There's already strikes, there's 2 strikes against her. Black and revert. The other strike is now she has children. What's your advice,
Okay.
Mohammed?
Right. Yes, sir. Well, here's the thing. First of all, I disagree with a lot of things you're saying. Second thing, I think you are pushing people far away from this religion, and you might don't like what some other Muslims do, and I understand.
Push people in the religion. I don't make Muslims.
Yeah.
It's not about pushing people away from the religion. It's being realistic.
You are representing
More,
Islam.
listen. There's like an idealistic way of the way you view the world, but it's realistic. You know what I mean? We can read books, theory, but that's not how the world works.
And I agree. And this.
I gotta follow you,
lack
Norris.
experience of life dealing with other people and how some people have cultural biases when even though they're Muslim.
I'm gonna follow her. Yeah.
Look at this one, like everyone's practicing Islam, everyone is proper Muslim. That's not how it works. There's
right.
Muslims who are not practicing. You're gonna face challenges with Muslim who treat you bad. Even though I'm a Muslim.
Give me a second to finish what I was saying, please. Okay, back to what I was saying. You were saying go for an African man. It's about preference. You know, what about if there is a white man who's Muslim, whether was born Muslim or whether it's a revert?
That's not gonna happen, Mohammed. The chances of that happening,
It's not gonna happen though.
the chances of that happening, man, it's slim to none. We have to be realistic
You're
here.
being idealistic, like no.
Right, then you cannot
like
force
it.
yourself on other people.
What?
Yeah, you cannot force yourself on other people. If someone does not like you, then you cannot force yourself on them.
No, we're not.
We're not forcing ourselves. We're saying we accept the environment that we're placed in. We have to strategize to be successful. That's all we're doing.
But I don't get it. Why you
The
want?
thing is, like, go to people who welcome you, actually want you. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, well,
Are
Islam.
you Asian? What are you? Are you Asian?
I'm from Yemen. I'm Arab.
Exactly. You wouldn't know anything about, like, what would you know about an African woman or what we go through, or like, you know what I mean?
Hey, Muhammad, how many of your Arab brothers been out there and married a black woman?
I only know 2 of my family. They did. They
No,
married.
any of your friends?
My family, 2 of them, they married.
Your friends.
They married women from Ethiopia.
Your friends.
My friends. I'm from a big family, so I will speak.
No, I'm not
about
talking
my
about family.
family.
Your friends, your peers, people your age.
Most of people my age, they marry people from their culture.
Okay, good. There you go. All right,
You know
perfect.
why? You know why? Because they have a lot of similarities.
There
between
you
each
go.
other.
That's fine. That's
it's about
fine.
preference. It's
It's
not about-
okay. No problem. Have your preference, but we have to give her the correct advice. Keep your preference. No problem. No one's gonna force themselves upon you. Keep
Well-
your preference, but the rest of us have to strategize.
Well, no one told you to convert to Islam because you're gonna get married. Because you're gonna get married
Listen,
to
Allah
someone.
guided me. Allah guided me.
No, you guided yourself because let me.
No,
let
I
me-
feel like you have this view
No,
that
no,
Oh,
please.
he
like,
is superior to everybody.
No,
Are
no,
you
no.
walking? Are you walking on clouds, Muhammad?
No, I don't walk in clouds.
I'm
No,
not even calling
I'm
it.
saying
I'm gonna call you
experience of
7.
Not everyone
There
has the
you
same
go.
experience of you.
Right.
There you go.
You're spreading wrong information about who
I'm
got.
not even calling you Muhammad. I'm calling you number 7. Number 7,
you call me.
please.
Whatever you call
number
me, it's okay.
7.
Sure.
Please. Thank you so much for your time.
No, one second.
Salams.
One second.
Bye.
One second, brother.
Bye.
There you go. There you go.
Salams. I gave you salams. I gave you salams. Did you see what I'm saying? This is the stuff that look, they want to bury it. We're not going to bury it. We're going to keep it above float and be transparent. You want to come be part of this? It's a choice to become a Muslim. You want to come be part of all of it. Love all of it. Love the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, assalamu alaikum, brother. Can I say something very quick? I wanted to say that we're all equal in the sense we're all in humanity, and we are brothers in faith also in alhamdulillah. And we don't choose where we're born, where we live, or where we die. That's all in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But there is a reason, of course, why you are born in the States. For myself, I'm born in Europe, and you have the good and bad as a revert, and as me, for myself, as I'm born in a Muslim family.
Exactly.
We also have our struggles, and
Yes.
I understand your point very good, that you're struggling a little bit. That's no, you're honest.
I'm not struggling.
You're honest. That is there's no problem. We're all struggling.
But can I? No, wait. Let me clarify something. Let me clarify. Born Muslim, revert, they both come with their pros and cons. They have bad and they have good. They both. What I'm focusing on is how to navigate, what to do, what to expect, bringing expectations to a reality. That's all.
Yeah, that's good from you. I like that from you. And I'm very glad you have this panel for people to understand. And I hope more people will understand. And I wanted to say one quick thing, that it's for a Muslim, it's obligated to learn. Because when you learn, you can discuss this kind of matters like you are doing now. So you have also a Muslim who knows more than a revert, but you can also have a revert who knows more about life and how to approach these things like you do. And I think you're doing a good job. And I think it's good to
It's good to
discuss
have
these matters.
It's good to discuss it. I don't know what people want to barrier. Like look. If you revert to Islam, you're gonna find out about this now or later. You're gonna find out about this now or later. When you take your shahada, at some point you're gonna learn everything I told you. But I'd rather you know it now.
Even if you seek knowledge yourself, imagine you gain knowledge. It doesn't there's still Muslims are still you're gonna have Muslims who are challenging. You know what I mean? I can gain all the knowledge. I can know about my rights as a wife, as a husband, but it doesn't matter because you're gonna come across Muslims who treat you bad. So
I understand. You have good and bad in all in non-religious people. You also have good and bad, but we go back to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala
Reverts need more guidance or help. I disagree with that.
meaning they have to learn a lot of things in the religion is new to you. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but Islam is new to even born Muslims. I know born Muslims don't, but that's not even here. There. The whole point of this live is to focus on new reverts and people who are thinking about taking their shahada. So that, because remember, reverts have to give up sometimes their mother, their father, their family, their relationships. They give up so much. Like this young lady here, right? She's a black woman with 2 kids.
Yes.
And now her options to find a mate have now went from this to even this. Right? Sister, is it harder? Is you finding a mate, a partner, bigger or smaller now that you become a Muslim? Hello?
Daisy, can you hear us?
Yeah. Yes, I
They,
can hear you, but I don't know how true that information is. I thought people marry.
is your options before becoming a Muslim, is your prospects of men larger before you were Muslim or smaller now that you are Muslim?
I'm not really sure because I don't
Okay.
know.
I would say it's smaller because there's less Muslim men. Now you can't marry non-Muslim men.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
now
I know
you're,
that. I
yeah,
know
so
that.
your pool went from I can pick any man I want to now just specifically Muslim men. And now within Muslim men, you're slimmed down to maybe West African men. So your pool went from this to this to now this. And even smaller.